so hard to get you out of like, the support group because you're always answering questions and so forth, man. But thanks for joining the show.
Oh yeah, my pleasure. It's always busy, but anything to get people comfortable knowing me as well, knowing the whole support team, that's always a pleasure. So.
All right, so I wanted to just give a little perspective. And who is Gustavo Held for those that don't know, but they know your name and they see your Facebook profile. What do you like, man? So how long you been with the company? Let's start there. How long you been with Builderall?
Well, the funny thing is there's even clients that have been here longer than me. I've been here probably for about more than a year and 8 months or so. So there's people that have been here longer than me, and I learned a lot with them as well. And I started, when I started, I barely knew anything about this area at all. So it was really cool learning. It was a brand new experience, knowing all these different techniques, this whole area. And it was really an incredible learning experience.
Yeah, man. So, and you learned a lot because you are very knowledgeable about the brand. I seen all of the questions that people ask, and they ask some tough ones, man. And you always get out there and you reply very promptly and fast, and you're very knowledgeable. How do you like working with the company so far?
Well, I love working in the company. You know why? Because it doesn't feel like a company at all. It feels like everyone's very close together. It feels like a family. So you really put a lot more work into it because you're working together. And it's a really great atmosphere. So it really motivates me every day. Get out of bed in the morning and work for this great company. And it's truly amazing. All the people in here, it's incredible to work with them.
All right, so let's get to the nitty gritty of things, right? Like in the day of Gustavo Held, do you come to the office? At what time do you come into the office?
Well, it depends really. At some days will be at about 7 a.m. and then sometimes I'll leave at 3 or 5, and then sometimes I'll get home and even look at my computer and help out clients or on Facebook groups or on Skype. So sometimes it doesn't even end at the office. Sometimes it ends at home as well. So I really tend to go the extra mile for our clients.
Okay, so when you get to the office, what's the first thing you do? So you log in, you see about how many emails or messages or tickets, how much stuff are you looking at before you get to Sabrina who needs help immediately?
So like that's probably like the most, well, first things first, coffee, or else you can't go through the day without coffee. So as soon as I get in, I see those emails and you're just like, that's so many. And I have the messages on Facebook as well. I get so many messages on Facebook. But the good thing at the end of the day, I'll answer every single one because I want to make sure everyone gets an answer. Because everyone that goes to Facebook on Messenger to message me, it's an emergency because they're coming to me on social media, so it must be urgent. So I make sure they're always answered. And always, first thing first in the morning, I always check the English group, approve the posts, approve the members, the support group, see who's asking questions, what's going on. So that's always been my schedule in the morning. And then at the end, about midday to late day, I'll check the administrative emails, answer the certified partners on the Skype group. So I tend to leave it pretty much in patches. Pretty much for the first 3 hours, I'll go on the Facebook groups. The next 3 hours, I'll do so-and-so. I'll answer emails. The next 3 hours, I'm answering people on my Messenger group. Because if I just mix it all up, it'll get very confusing. So I just tend to do patches and patches.
Got it. And so once you get in contact, oh, by the way, you're going to have so many Facebook requests after the show today because they're like, you know what? Let's just skip the line. Instead of going to Facebook support, I'm just going to like message, him directly. Dude,
yeah.
Facebook friends need help.
I mean, it happens already every day. I already get tons of friend requests. I mean, I can't accept all of them because I only grab those who I know or I've helped before. If I don't tend to recognize them, I don't add them right away. But messages, I see so many every day, and I'll make sure to answer them every single. So if they want to message me, that's completely fine. I'll make sure to answer them.
All right, so you get to the office, and then you start getting into work, and you start replying to everyone's message. What is the craziest thing you ever heard? Like, nothing is too crazy right now.
Jeez, the craziest thing. Wow. Well, sometimes you can't really please everyone. It was probably the funniest insult I ever heard, really. I mean, I was trying to be as nice as you can. Protocols are protocols, rules are rules. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people here support make fun of me for this, but some guy literally said, "Eat my shorts." So I thought that was the funniest insult ever. I couldn't even take it serious. I couldn't even take it as insulting. I just kind of laughed it off. So that's the kind of stuff I have to deal with every day. So.
All right, so that's pretty funny, dude. And what is something that really touched you in in a good way where you're like, man, I really want to go really out of my way to help this person, no matter what, which I know you already do to everybody, but I'm saying that extra mile for that, something that really, like, you really wanted to fix the issue immediately.
Well, one case, I won't forget this because it was the first time I did this. I think I had someone call me on Skype about midnight and I was sleeping, and I woke up and I actually helped this client and then went back to sleep because I really just wanted this guy, because if he was calling me at midnight, pretty sure it was really important. And I did. I helped him out. Guy's problem solved. He was happy with it. Went back to sleep.
Wow, that's commitment right there, man.
Oh,
and
yeah,
that's the love that we're talking about.
I even surprised myself. I was like, wow, Gustavo, I didn't know even you could do that, but it was a one-time thing.
Fantastic. All right, cool. So a lot of people don't know, who is your brother, by the way?
Oh, my brother? Oh, the ugly looking dude?
Alexander Held. He was on the show yesterday. So you guys are brothers, right? So
Yeah.
who got started first to Builderall?
Oh, it was me. I don't know how long after he came after me. I think it wasn't that long. It was about 6 months after he came. He just came brand new to Florida, and he was, looking for new opportunities. And I showed, hey, Builderall is great. Everyone's cool here. Everyone's friendly. He learns really quick. So I thought, hey, this will be perfect for him. And it's cool because I get to work with alongside my brother. So, and he fit in extremely well.
Yeah, I got a lot of people over here just like showing you some love, Gustavo. So we got Rodney Van Norwick. Gustavo does a great job. You are a real hero in my book, Gustavo. That's coming from Terry Stevenson.
Thank you.
Builderall Rockstar. Question for Gustavo. Where would you put the JavaScript code for the bot for the website if you wanted to have it shown on all pages of a layout? I've tried to put it 3 scripts in the field layout. Nope, that didn't work. I know it's like, that's a hard question for me because I'm not an IT guy or a coder, but do you know what he's talking about?
I'm not sure exactly because it depends on what script he's actually talking about. I mean, in questions like this, I really have to go into website and see the purpose of the script as well to see what's the functionality of it and what's the purpose of it, because it really differs, really. Even not all script goes in the same place, so it really depends.
Let's move on. Another question for Gustavo. We're going to try to get as many in there. Why can't we choose the French language in Canva? Well, I don't think that's available yet, is it?
Yeah, I mean, it's supposed to be completely functional in July, so we're still working on it. I mean, we're open to suggestions, so we can definitely get that translated for you, since French is actually one of our primary languages in the platform. So if it's not translated yet, we can definitely get that sorted out for you.
For sure, man. And just for you guys tuning in right now, we do this every single weekday at 4 p.m. Eastern and 1 p.m. Pacific. It's Builderall Live, and it's myself, Brad McMyer, Eric Salgado, and Ruben Santiago. And we do this to bring you guys as much information as possible about Builderall and what's coming up, all the new promotions that are coming into the market, Builderall 3.0, the Builderall Mansion that's happening. And by the way, guys, that Builderall Mansion that's happening, we're going to start putting pictures out there for you guys to see online what it looks like and what's the promotion going in to the release of Builderall 3.0 is going to be like, the structure and some of the creatives that you guys are going to be seeing. I was talking yesterday on the show that we're really going to go all in, and the summer is ours. 3.0, it's going to be massive. It's a great software, marketing tool that you guys are going to be able to just really have infinite possibilities. And so we do this every single weekday. So now, Gustavo, let me ask you this, man. What's it like? How many people do we have in the support team as a whole right now? Because they only see you sometimes.
Yeah, they only see me because that's mainly my focus is the Facebook group. So definitely I'm going to get a lot of the attention for it. But, the same amount of work goes for everyone in the support team, handling tickets, handling live chats, supervising the external support. So about in total, I would say it's about 20 plus. I'm not sure the exact number off the top of my head, but it's about 20 plus people.
Wow. So we released today, man. I don't know if you had a chance to use it yet. We released today the Builderall Spotify list. So are you on Spotify at all?
Can you believe? Actually, no, I use more Apple Music, but I'll definitely check out Spotify. I've actually been trying to get into it because you can't check that much out of Apple Music. So,
all right, perfect. For those that do listen to Spotify, we released today the Builderall playlist music playlist. So it's Friday. So if you're going out on your car, or if you got friends coming over to the house, go on Spotify and put in the Builderall playlist. We got a variety of playlists out there, and we're going to create different playlists for you guys. So you have, like, we released the EDM electronic music version today. Then next week, we're going to release the hip hop and then the top 40s and so forth, because everyone's demographic on Builderall is different. So not everyone's going to enjoy that, you know, certain playlist. So we take that into consideration. So everyone's going to have a tremendous amount of playlists. Just like every creative that we're going to be putting out there, it will be catered to a different demographic, because it's such a big, as a whole, it's such a big space, the digital era that we're in our niche, because we want all kinds of age groups to be able to enjoy Builderall, right? So how do you speak on their own brand voice? So we have to be able to speak. If I'm bringing in Generation Z, which are the young guys, and then I have to speak different with the millenniums on the creatives, because then the millennium creatives is not going to work for Generation Z, because these are young kids that we're bringing in to Builderall. And then you have the 50 and the 60s. Do you believe there are actually 60-year-olds using Builderall? That is amazing. I had a chance to look at Shelly Turner's amazing teaching over the week in her classes, and I was super happy to see some of the individuals there working, asking her questions and doing so many things. And she is such a great teacher. But Gustavo, what's it like, man, just getting to know the platform for a newcomer? And what do you see some of the questions that they're asking when they first come in and join? What's the pattern?
Well, usually the pattern is a lot of people come in not knowing the type of work at all. Like, they don't know even where to start. And that's why we developed the quick start, which, you know, it helps you step by step to decide what you want to do with the platform. Because a lot of people go into a platform, they see all these nice, you know, videos, advertisements, and it really grabs their attention. So they go into it blindly and they get there and they don't know what to do with it. So,
all right, so that's a perfect way to actually continue the conversation, right? Mm-hmm. What is the quick guide, the quick step where they actually get into the website, they log in, and now they're there? What's the quick start like?
Well, the quick start is pretty much a step-by-step. So it'll be like a little questionnaire, like little 4 questions. Like, what do you want to do? Is your primary focus on promoting the platform? Is it, you know, creating an agency? Is it creating a site for your own business? And you click on that, and there'll be videos guiding each one, each category, step by step, you know, specifying the details on how to work with it and leading you to the correct tutorial videos, to the correct PDFs, and so on. So that's something I definitely recommend. Every time I recommended someone to check out the quick start, they always loved it, and it really ended up working out pretty great.
Yeah, guys, and if you guys, when you guys do your onboarding, I don't think if you guys do onboarding for some the people that you actually sell a product to, right, so they can enjoy the platform, or if they ask you questions, how do I start? Don't forget to show them to actually click on the subscribe button for the YouTube. Because what I used to do is just like, hey, man, have you checked out the Facebook for Builderall yet? The support page, you know, make sure you subscribe to that. Did you subscribe to the YouTube page? Press subscribe on that too. Put the, you know, hit that bell so you get notification when a new creative is up. And because that way they're informed immediately when something new comes up. And that's what we want. And that's why we created this show, is pretty much give the latest information. And that way you'd be the first one to hear it. But Alex, so then after that, they logged in, and then now they're going through the quick step guide, and then then they join all the social media. Mm-hmm. What do you want them to do? What's the next step?
Well, the next step is after that, they always tend to go to support. Now they're like, oh God, how do I do this? You know, they don't know how to work the tools. You know, they're brand new into this. And that's why we implemented a live chat function, because the ticketing system, it will take kind of forever for newcomers, you know, sending ticket by ticket by ticket. And they want fast responses on how to work with the platform. The basic stuff. Sometimes the tutorial is too much for them. But some things I always recommend, what you mentioned, which is actually our YouTube channels. Also, Shelly's training, which is probably an hour long each one. It's very detailed, and it goes step by step. I mean, she's a great teacher. So I always recommend Shelly's tutorial videos because she explains every single functionality of the platform step by step. So they really know how to work with the platform. That's always my go-to.
Got it. And then from there, after somebody starts getting to the support group, what do they usually do? What's the pattern? Do they still, like, how often do you see the same person every week? Do you get one person to ask like too many questions? I would say what I'm trying to get is how many times these people come back to the support group as a whole, like each person.
Well, actually, not that often, actually, to be honest. They tend to pick up on the platform because that's something we improved a lot over the years, which is user interface and trying to make the platform more friendly for newcomers as well. Because it was, in the beginning, it was a little more tough for newcomers. And we noticed people kept coming back nonstop. But over the years, we saw, progress. People kept coming back less. They would answer one chat, one ticket per day, and then that was it. So you can tell they were learning the platform and it was easy to use. But I mean, the only thing I always recommend is check out the tutorial videos. That's always to go to, especially Shelly's tutorial videos.
All right, so let's go back to the chat and give some shout outs. It is Friday, and we're hanging out with Gustavo Held from the support team. And what's going on, Myra S. Field? She says, I'm loving this format. That's awesome. And we just kicked it off this week. It's going to get better, guys, as we go throughout next week. So next week, we're actually going to be on location. So you won't see, us in the room all the time. You're going to see different environments. We're going to be out and about, right? Bryce Walker, what's going on, guys? What's up, Bryce Walker? Terry Stevenson, I'll be 67 this fall. Wow, you're actually so young. You're 67 years young, and you're doing amazing with Builderall. That's awesome. See, 67, and she's rocking with Builderall. Did you know that 67 is the new, actually 47? So you're going to be all right, Terry. You're doing amazing. All right, so going down here, Pamela Peaks. I'm having a difficult time transferring a domain name and just having a builder. All right, so Gustavo's going to be there back in support in just a few minutes, so he'll help you with that, Pamela. So just stand by, and he's going to help you with. If you could actually put that question in the support, it will be amazing.
Mm-hmm.
France, what's going on, France? France, hello, Brazil. Agência Action. What's going on, Brazil? Tudo bem? How's your Portuguese, by the way, man, Gustavo? How's your Portuguese?
My Portuguese, it's all right. I can't. Well, I would say my writing and reading is about 3 out of 10. Because I moved here when I was very young to the United States. I moved here when I was 7, so my Portuguese didn't develop that well. But I do go to Brazil every 2 years or so to visit, so I can practice it. But everyone can understand me.
There's a lot of people on the chat saying, "Is Gustavo single?" Let them know. Let them know. Are you single, Gustavo? Got the ladies asking. See, why we gotta put Gustavo on like against the wall like that? So
yeah.
But listen, ladies, just send your letters to. Let me give you the address to the office, okay? Just kidding. Hey, listen. So Gustavo, let's put you in the hot seat for the top 10 cool stuff that you do, man. So, what's your favorite sport?
Oh, soccer, definitely.
All right, soccer. What's your favorite food?
Food? Oof. I would say Vietnamese food.
Vietnamese food. What's your favorite ice cream?
Ice cream, let's see. Cookies and cream.
Cookies and cream. All right, guys. If you guys have Uber Eats, make sure you guys send Gustavo some goodies. The office there at Builderall. He will kindly appreciate that. And you're going to get faster support system.
Oh, yeah. I'll give you a shout out, too.
Yeah, he'll be like, man, thanks for the Uber Eats. Hashtag, you guys are amazing. All right, so guys, we're going to be closing now today's program because it is Friday and everybody's about to get out of the office and hit the weekend here and get on the road, and there's a lot of traffic. But Gustavo, any last words that you want to put out there to those individuals who are watching, you every single day, man, because at the end of the day, you're the lifesaver, you're the hero, because everyone has a question that they want to ask you. And when they ask you is that they're stuck, right? So they just want that quick help. Mm-hmm. And you always come through to save the day. Mm-hmm. Any words you want to put out there? No,
I just put myself in their perspective. I've been in their shoes. I've been in situations where, I kind of needed support like right away. You know, I'm usually a patient person, but sometimes there's situations where you have to, you know, you need an answer right away. And sometimes I can relate. Sometimes I'm at home. Sometimes I'm busy doing something, and I see someone, you know, message me an issue, and I just think this issue sounds really important. I feel like this person's, you know, he's not gonna be able to wait much longer. So I go right away and try to help him out, depending on the issue as well. But, you know, don't think of this, you know, as me going away for now, because I'll be here in the support group. So if you guys need anything, I'm always here. Messages as well.
Yep, and he always comes through and so fast and very, very knowledgeable. All right, guys. So next week we're gonna continue Builderall Live, and it's gonna be totally in a new location. We wanted to get to the point where we have a tremendous studio set. So we're gonna have couches, different cameras, and so forth. Things are going to keep getting better and better. So what you see now, it's not what's going to be within a week or two, right? Because we're gonna keep always upgrading the program. We're going to have music in the program. We're going to have a studio set. So it's always going to expand. This is just the beginning because we just wanted to get the ball rolling, right? So we're also going to have new people to interview. We're going to bring customers that are using the Builderall platform. So we're going to bring you guys into the show. We're going to have a phone line where you guys get to call in. So we're going to take 3 to 4 phone calls within the show, and everyone will get to hear you, your questions, and it's all about, you know, supporting you guys. So thank you so much. You guys have a great weekend, and we'll see you guys on Monday. All right.